So what's it like being Olympia Snowe these days? Maybe this will explain it. Once upon a time, I had a teacher, a law professor to be precise about it, and he'd want me to be precise about it. He was a law professor. He was a really excellent professor, although he did have a tendency to wander away from the curriculum from time to time to offer up some entertaining, if only mildly pertinent anecdote. Or maybe that should be, he was an excellent professor because he had a tendency to wander away from the curriculum from time to time. He used to tell these stories about his in-laws that would just... Anyway, this particular morning he was telling us about his dealings with the stock market. They were minor, almost minuscule dealings, he admitted. Still, there was something to be said for being involved. There was, for instance, his one share of AT&T. Now, one share of AT&T was beyond minuscule. It's practically non-existent. But the professor didn't see it that way. He was taking the longer view. One day, he said, there might be a crucial shareholders meeting with a crucial vote on a crucial issue. And the vote might be tied. He'd be sitting mighty pretty then, wouldn't he? Well, that's what it's like to be Olympia Snowe these days. If it's good to be on the winning side and bad to be on the losing side, best of all may be being the one who decides which is the winning side and which is the losing side. Now, Olympia Snowe's vote wasn't the tie-breaking vote last week in the Senate Finance Committee, and it won't be the tie-breaking vote on the Senate floor, but her vote was the pivotal vote in the committee. It allowed the chairman and the president to claim that health care reform had bipartisan support in Congress, which could make it easier to attract other votes, including some conservative Democrats who need some political cover. And her vote may well be the pivotal vote on the Senate floor, if she votes for it, which she insists she isn't at all sure about. She being indecisive? Hardly. She's still negotiating. She can count, and she realizes that her one vote might be the difference between getting to 60 and not getting to 60. So she's still sitting mighty pretty. My old professor would be proud. Remember that messy business way back when with Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl? Among the R-rated fallout was a whole new phrase. Ladies and gentlemen, the wardrobe malfunction. Well, thanks to a couple of suddenly famous and suddenly former Northwest Airlines pilots, we've got another new phrase to chew on, situational awareness, as in the pilots lost situational awareness. That's how the authorities put it anyway, when those